Alright, what is up, gamers? It's your boy DeBoss, and I'm back again with Boa and the Otaku 93.
Meep.
I came in late, and I didn't know if you guys heard me go, eh? Like,
I think we were already deafened.
I believe so.
Just anxiously excited to get to the next part.
Same.
I was like, I'm just like, did I really just do like the home improvement sound effect? Like, you know what I'm talking about?
Alright, so where did we leave off from last time?
Let's see.
Ventus was really destroyed.
Right. That's right.
Hmm.
Like,
And
let's see how long you can play the pacifist.
Xehanort and Ericus spilled the beans on what Ventus really is. Ericus tried to destroy Ven, and then Terra came in. And then Vanitas established why he's the best villain in the Kingdom Hearts universe.
Duh.
Right.
So, I believe all left now is to meet him at the Keyblade Graveyard.
Okay. I guess we don't have to do any side adventures or side quests now. It's like, you know where you must go. You know where you need to be.
I know my destiny.
Alright then.
Why does it look like a DBZ fight took place here?
It does, actually.
I feel like Tetsuya Nomura watched DBZ. Wait, why did that hole look like a Lucky
It
emblem?
did. It did.
Friends
It did.
forever.
You're not the only one.
That could not have been a coincidence.
There's literally an emblem here.
Then, I know you have a habit of doing backwards hilts, but, like, you can't hold your sword up.
Well, if I can't hold it up, I'll just hold it backwards.
We're
Maybe
so
they
used
won't
to, like,
notice.
it is so off-putting, because we're so used to the Keyblade wielders holding theirs up, you know, like a traditional sword, but he's just like, nah, I do my own thing. Like,
Then again,
okay.
so does Sora, since he literally holds his Keyblade like a bat.
He does.
He holds it like a bat, and then I think someone actually made a comment saying there was actually one time where he used, because it's honestly not very sharp, and somebody's like, he actually used it for blunting purposes, where he actually smacked somebody on the head. I'm like, there you go.
Yeah.
I will. So when I was in middle school, right, I was a theater kid, right, when I was in public school. My mom went out of her way to get as many copies of, like, because I did, you know, the theater shows, we got recordings of, like, the stage productions. Like, you know, they had one night where they were filming. So when I was in middle school, right, 13, this was maybe about a year or two after the first Kingdom Hearts game came out, we did a production of Grease. Right, so we're a bunch of, like, 50s style greasers, and there's one scene where the boys had to get a baseball bat because they think, like, they're going to be rumbling. If I did not, in my currently obsessed with Kingdom Hearts state, sneak in the Sora Keyblade pose at one point in there, and it's on camera, I'm like, oh my god. I had to do it. And I sat there backstage saying, yep, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it.
Like, somebody's a huge nerd, and that's why they are so based.
That's why are we so based? And yeah, 'cause I'm sure, like, if I go back and watch that clip, I'm like, oh my god, there it is. Yeah, that's me doing, like, okay, pose like Sora here, do it.
When I was in middle school, I literally made a paper mache Keyblade. Like the full
I remember making a cardboard
life-size
one.
Keyblade.
That's based.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think like one of my first cons after Kingdom Hearts 3 came out, I tried to make like a cardboard Keyblade, but I didn't think of like putting rhyme to it, so it was just so flappy, and it could just snap in half.
Well, you know, you gotta start somewhere, right?
Exactly.
Our cosplaying skills had to start somewhere.
Cosplay did start somewhere. It didn't
I
just
was
become.
I was laughing the other day at David Buster's because your man brought his Zelda Hilt umbrella. And
Beepston. Yeah.
yeah, there was one point where he there was one point where he was trying to pull it out like a samurai sword, and I was like, oh, that's really cool. But then, like, I looked at him and I made the gesture of like, all right, I'm gonna sheath my sword, and then I pretended like, it's not unsheathing.
So I do want a Zelda umbrella like that though.
Yes.
Master sword with its scabbard.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't need to unsheath this. I'm gonna just beat you.
Today's been a day of a lot of tension, playing, and exploration. I'm just getting more and more of the game unlocked. So, pretty productive day overall in the gaming world.
It's good to be productive.
Well, my boy is right around the corner, and I am so excited to finally have him. I mean, I don't regret doing the weapon pity today, because like I know that like I've already missed the 50-50 for the character, so like okay, hopefully the next time I get a 5-star, it'll be guaranteed to be the man.
Although the pities for character banners don't cross over into the weapon banner.
Right. Thank God. Thank God. So I still have a chance to like potentially pull for the weapon, but I don't think that this weapon would be as high on the list for me.
I mean, did you pull Nahida yet, or?
I didn't pull Nahida, but I pulled her weapon earlier today. And I do think that is funny that like I pulled her weapon on the same day that I finally met her in game. I feel like that's based just a little bit, just a hint.
I think that happened to Allison once. I think she pulled Ayaka's weapon, but she didn't have Ayaka, so she was not happy about it.
I mean, I'm gonna definitely. I mean, it's a 5-star weapon, so definitely gonna keep that, build it up, and keep improving it. Just in the case that, like, should I ever get Nahida or get a character that's really good with this weapon, like, hey, boom, there you go.
There's a plan.
Yep. In the meantime, I've actually been, as much as Demise will hate me for saying this, but I've been using Tainari on my team a lot.
Yep, he's gonna hate you for that.
I don't hate this character like he does.
Well, it's not the character, just his former voice actor.
Oh, see, that makes sense.
Yeah.
But then again, I don't care, because I'm... okay, hold on. I mean, I get canceled. I'm not saying I don't care about what the voice actor did. I'm saying that, like, I play the game in Japanese, so...
That's true, so...
It's not a problem for me.
He's like, so... That's not a problem for me.
That's not really any of my concern.
He's like, I missed the part where that's my problem.
It's like the Raiden Shogun killing La Signora. Oh, I'm sorry. Is this the part where I'm supposed to care?
Okay, now I'm back. Ow.
Welcome back.
Genshin.
The my cat's dad decided to show up for some free food.
Oh. There you go.
It wasn't actually my cat's dad, it was just a boyfriend. I'm just like
Yeah.
I'm not gonna go down like a bunch of stories and be like, oh, the cat's outside. Let me go feed it.
We've just been talking. I've just been clamoring away. I've been playing Genshin Impact all day today.
Oh, okay.
I'm like, there was a point in time where I was caught up with the game, but that was like maybe a year and a half ago. So like, as of like the last month, I'm starting to get back up with the game again.
I heard they got a new voice actor for the dude who got in trouble.
Tainari.
Yes.
Yep.
Yep.
I never believe who it is. It's Greg Heffley.
Tainari's a wimpy kid.
Yep, Tainari is now a wimpy kid.
Oh my god.
And then speaking of voice actors, so somebody, I don't know who, I saw the person who reblogged it, but I don't know the original poster. So some quote-unquote fan had found out the maybe they live nearby, but found out the address to one of their voice actors and tried to knock on their door.
No.
And apparently was also trying to like, they said, yeah, try to contact your other family members on Instagram, but their accounts, weren't showing up. I'm like, because they don't want you to be bothered. They don't want to leave them alone.
Oh, you can't access this voice actor's family member accounts because they're set to private? I wonder why.
I wonder why.
Like, bro, why are you bothering these people at home? Like, I don't even bother these people outside of convention. Like, my rule of thumb is, if I'm inside the convention building and I see the person, okay, maybe I might talk to them or interact with them because they might just be, walking to the same area, or they, are, getting ready for autographs, or they're coming back from autograph. If I see them outside the convention center, I don't really bother them because they could be heading back to the hotel, they'd be getting food, and I distinctly remember, what was it, Otakon a couple years ago, I think pre-pandemic. Erica Harlocker was there that year, and he saw... Yeah. So we were walking back from our hotel to the convention, and I think she was walking like just on the street, and we clearly knew it was Erica Harlocker because she's actually kind of a tall lady.
She is tall.
Yeah, and like I already saw her earlier that day to get my picture taken and autograph, and so she already seen me because I was wearing my typical hat, like my parappa hat I always wear at all the cons, and so she recognized me, but my boyfriend, he didn't get a chance to meet her yet, so he was trying to was gonna try to like ask her, and I was like, leave her alone. She's not even on her way to get food. Like, don't bother her. It's like 10 o'clock and it's like 10 o'clock at night. She's probably on her way back to the hotel. She's probably tired. Looking for food.
Like,
leave her alone.
Well, I could say from my own experiences, not so much with conventions, because I've maybe only ever been to like 5 conventions in my life, and those were a long time ago. But having done some chaperoning work for musicians and conductors who have like come work for the National Film, which is the choir that I'm associated with in DC, but also just my affiliation with Sing Strong up in New York, which is an a cappella festival where like big names in the a cappella music world will come and perform. Like, generally speaking, if you act cool, it won't be an issue if you run into a celebrity, but if you like geek out and fanboy out and do all that stuff like around them, and we got issues.
Yeah, I've actually met Chugga Conroy 3 times at MagFest. He knows who I am now. He's pretty chill since I just played it cool.
It's one of those things where, and I had this thought like 2 years ago, or the last time we haven't done Sing Strong for like a couple of years because of the COVID pandemic. It was actually like the last thing I did before everything went into lockdown mode, right back in 2020. But there's one point where like we're up in New York and I'm working staff and I'm having a great time and I'm just hanging out in the lobby in the after parties, and I'm just like, I'm just hanging out with some of the top b-boy or beatboxers in America here, along with like some mega talented like a cappella singers who have like 5 records, and some of them even have like 2 Grammy nominations under their belt. No big deal. And you just like, and then you step back for a second and you go, holy crap.
Even though I would like keep calm while I'm waiting in line, I couldn't, it depends on who I'm seeing, but I could never do that with like someone I'm really hyped for. Like when I saw Nolan North, I was like, oh my god.
Yeah. Well, my thing is, in my head, I would have to tell myself like, okay, this is a person you really love. Be cool.
I know. It's like, be cool.
Don't freak out. Just be like, it is really awesome to see you. That is the extent of playing,
See, that's what my boyfriend tried to do. Like when he first met Steve, because it was Steve Bloom and Mary Elizabeth McGuinn was also like, I think they were doing a Cowboy Bebop sign-in, and he's all like, okay, I'm like, he's like, yeah, I got this, and I'm like, he's trying to play it cool, right? And the moment he goes up to Steve, he's like, hi, and he's like, can I have your autograph?
So, welcome back.
I'm like, yeah, played it cool, right?
Aqua over here looks like she's about to slap Tara into the next existence.
She's like, Tara, what did I tell you? She does look angry.
She does.
She looks disappointed. She's like, I'm disappointed in you.
The
master was struck down.
Yeah, I did that.
Yeah.
It was
Yes,
me.
that's right. I was stupid and helped Xehanort do it. The Master. He tried to hurt Ven.
Oh boy, I love watching this cutscene again.
I only fought because
I
I wanted
know.
to protect him.
We gotta watch it another time.
But I was tricked. Xehanort set the whole thing up. Also, he could awaken the darkness inside me. You were right, Aqua. And so was the Master. I did need to be watched. I went astray. But no more.
Aqua should have said I told you so.
She really should have.
What else is darkness but hate and rage? Xehanort is feeding the dark fires within you, making you fight. You'll go astray again.
God,
Tell
have some
me.
faith in him.
How does that honor our master's memory,
I
Tara?
mean, you saw the stuff all he did, so
See,
is
you're right.
faith?
Because just said, "I told you so," but no, she decides to just twist the knife in there a little bit more.
Was it me or I read that as dark fries?
Xehanort
I think
wants
that was
me and
you.
Ventus to fight. Make some kind of keyblade. But the Master said we can't let that happen. And he tried to destroy me for it.
Keyblade?
I still don't know exactly what it is. But it scares me to death. Even just the thought of it.
Relax.
Ventus
man.
theme is so good.
It
We're
is
here, and we're gonna take care of you.
like a sadder Roxas theme.
It really much is,
I
yes.
only have to fight Ventus after all.
If you want a sad theme, here's sadder.
If I do, guys, I want you
The
to.
three of us can never be torn apart, all right? I'll always find a way.
Or
I'm asking
technically, Roxas,
as
I
a
guess, would be a
friend.
more upbeat theme because he would come after.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
put an end to me.
Just whatever you do, don't put Ventus and
Like,
Don't put Ventus and Roxas in the same room and ask who suffered more, because we're gonna be there all day.
You're
like
right.
legitimately, like for like it's a legitimate question. Like the fact that Ventus is like having to ask like basically the two closest people he's known outside of his master to be like, look, I need you guys to murder me because it's for the good of mankind at this point.
I
Like, don't
know.
let him win. And that has to be harsh to just be like, just let me die.
These lifeless keys used to be full of power, united with the hearts of their masters. On this barren soil, keyblades of light and darkness were locked in combat. As a great keyblade war raged, countless keyblade wielders gave up their lives, all in search of one ultimate key.
You would think there'd be more variation in keyblades though
It will
here,
soon belong
I think so,
to me.
too.
but I'm just saying game limitations.
Keyblade.
His name's Ven.
Yeah.
What you call me?
What'd you say?
What you call me?
Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, let's go!
Oh, didn't they have a was there like a Netflix special for that recently?
Yeah,
The
probably.
Power Rangers like Forever or whatever it was called. I am sad. I actually remember when that news broke. It was like I think like at 2 in the morning. I vaguely saw like rumors about it, and like nobody really could confirm anything. And it wasn't until maybe like 8, 9 o'clock, like later in the day, that people were like, "Yeah, no, this is legitimate."
Power
Like,
Rangers
you know,
reunion, that's what it was.
not the reunion. Yeah, not the reunion, but JC David Frank's passing. Cause I even told people in my group chat, and there's like a guy in my chat that's like a huge Power Rangers fan, and he's like, "Oh my god, please don't like joke with me." And I'm like, "I don't know, dude. There's a lot of rumors going on, and there seems to be some legitimacy behind it. I'll let you know." And then he was really bummed out when he found out it was true. I'm like, "I'm sorry. Didn't mean to bring sad news to you at 2 in the morning."
Remind me again why Ventus thought this was a good idea.
It's Ven. He doesn't think these things through.
True.
Oh, are we gonna get it again?
Shush.
I think you really should. Yeah.
You're tempting me.
You twisted my arm. Mac. Yay! Yay!
You knew you wanted to do that.
You know me so well.
It was like, we have
I
to
mean,
do
you
it
get 3
again.
shots at this. Might as well.
I'll have to do it again.
It's just like, we still gotta go through Aqua Stars, and I'll do it again.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
Yo, Mickey's been busy in the real world.
Popsicle with me.
He's like, you're gonna sue me? I'll sue you first.
You can't be too happy about him deep sixing you.
I'm Mickey Mouse.
You?
Who are you?
That is a good question.
That is.
You think you two have got some
I
ground
think he might not be Brig
As if.
here.
You're only
No.
here so that when I finish you off.
Yeah, he's. I think the
Darkness.
takeover had happened by this point.
I mean, I think that's what that shot of the eye is all about.
Yeah, I think that's hinting.
Hmm.
Oh!
Oh.
So this kiddo thinks he's a full-fledged Keyblade wielder. He's
Love this
got
line.
the angry look down.
Yeah, son!
Wanna waste your time. Keep trying
That is a
to
great
practice your
line.
mind games.
Like,
It'll
and
never work.
actually, you know what? If you play what is 3 Fight over 2 days, because I didn't make the connection until like after I played both games. But like when you talk to, I can't remember if he talks to Roxas or Shion, but I remember when Zigbar looks at Shion, because I think Shion's appearance has changed depending on who looks at her. And I remember Zigbar sees Ventus, and like he literally says the line, "He used to have that same look" when she looks at him angry. And
I do
Yeah.
remember him saying
I
that.
love that
True.
connection. It's like,
I
oh, you
remember
also
that.
have that. You also have that same angry look.
Yep.
Mhm. Aqua, I got
Wild.
McDonald's ice cream. Machine broken. Again. Nice.
Bro, this man like is permanently frozen, and yet he finds time to like hold a scowl. Like, okay, Ben.
I know.
He's angry.
I will prove to you he's
Angry.
stronger. Aqua,
He's an angry bean.
Meanwhile, I'm just gonna beat you for having the wrong opinion. Oh, Aqua.
I keep forgetting don't mess with Keyblade wielders.
That's why you lost
Yeah,
an
you
eye.
That just means I made the right choice. Well, he wanted me to buy time, and I'd say he got it.
Want to lose your other eye?
I know.
I'm about to go kill Bill on you.
He's still trying to defrost himself.
This man here said, "Aye, aye, Captain."
Good job. Oh.
Oh,
Okay, she should have lost an eye there. I'm
Oh.
just saying.
yeah,
Oh,
that should have been.
crap.
Yeah, you know, I know what you mean. Yeah, there should have been some scarring there.
Yeah, like, because it made it look like she got smacked in the face by a Keyblade.
Oh, she
You
looked like
should've-
me. Oh, she looked like me the other day, getting bashed in the back of the head.
Now he's angry.
Uh oh. The angry.
Let's do this, Vanitas.
Also, Venice's theme is also pretty cool, too. I do like it. It is a
Yeah.
very fun boss fight theme.
Yeah, no, I do really think like as much as like I do like the fights that Aqua has to get into, like Ventus has my favorite story in this game. Maybe that's because maybe I'm biased because it was the first one I saw, but you know, whatever.
He was the first
No.
one we all quote unquote recognized.
Yep.
Now, I will admit, the actual, like, final product of, like, him skating on the Keyblade was a little disappointing compared to, like, the secret ending version from 2, the extended cut, where just like the dude shows up and he's like skating on the Keyblade. And I was like, back then in middle school, me was like, what is this? This is like the greatest thing ever. And then like you get PSP quality of like, he's kind of skateboarding on a dust of.
Yeah, things are moving on the screen. You're kind of going in
pretty.
That is pretty. I was about to say, did he just interrupt that? Because if he did, that's rude.
Yes, he did.
He probably did. So somebody had another theory I remember reading in the Kingdom Hearts forums, where they think the reason why Sora has his anti-form is probably because he's influenced by Ventus. Because you know the whole thing where so Ventus is inside. Basically, Ventus's heart, because of the connection to Sora, affects how Vanitas is, and technically, both. If Ventus is connected to Sora, then that would probably also mean that Vanitas is probably still connected to Sora, given how he looks like. So who's to say the anti-form isn't Vanitas kind of seeping through?
Right. Okay.
Which I would not be surprised at. I mean, that would make sense. And then with the dialogue in 3, where he's like, "I've always been your shadow," makes more sense.
Aw, you're not riding Keyblades anymore.
See ya.
Yeah, just like, correction. You've always been my shadow, because I'm always in front of you. Always. It's just, I'm better than you.
Right.
Vanitas.
And if they don't give us special Keyblade armor,
Vanitas is hitting Vince the way, just like, did I say you can heal? No.
Pretty much. Dude, if you thought that was bad, wait till you fight Vanitas' Remnant. It is brutal. Like, he really does not give you a break. He's just like, no, I came here to take names and whoop ass.
I will say, he does put up a fun boss fight.
Say that.
Just got them edgy fire feels. Oh,
Yeah, say that 5 attempts from now, and you'd be like, I hate this battle.
Like, look at me, I'm riding on a dust cloud.
Stay on the ground and fight like a man. I'm gonna regret saying that.
He literally gave you like a moment to pause. He was like, okay, then I'll hit you.
Am I too slow? You might want to get yourself checked out, Vanitas.
I'm telling you, Haley Joel Osment must have had a blast. He's just like, I get to be a bad guy. He probably was like, they probably called him up and they're like, hey Haley, we're gonna have you back for a Kingdom Hearts game, but you're actually not playing Sora. And he's like, wait, what?
Oh, thank God. Anyway, wait, what?
He's like, how would you like to play evil Sora?
He's like, I would love that.
He's like, go on.
I'm listening.
Go on.
Cause he, did you just knock him off of his thingy?
I think I did.
Oh. Hang in there! Hang in there! Hang in there!
He's really trying this.
He's really trying to kill you right now.
Get it.
Oh my God.
Got him.
There you go.
Thank you.
You made me
Vanitas,
a little bit.
calm yourself. Just a little bit. Calm yourself.
You've done it, Ventus.
Here we go.
Now that my body is about to
I
perish,
literally lost my shit when I first
you
saw
and
this.
I will have to join together.
Nani?
It's like,
Yeah, what? Like, I'm
Legit.
sorry,
We'll
what?
be forged.
when I first saw the face reveal, I was just like, what is going on?
I lost it when I first saw that.
Yeah, this is one of the best reveals in the game.
It happened when you and I were split into two.
But you also notice how, like, yeah, as soon as that face is shown, it does sound a lot more like Sora.
Yeah.
And that has to be a conscious decision from the voice acting.
I released them in all the worlds I could.
Yeah, his is not as muffled or as gritty.
Right.
Isolate you from your master. We needed to make you stronger. The unversed were the perfect opponents.
It's also kind of like
And better yet,
if
no
it was
matter how
roles
many times
reversed.
you defeat them,
Yes.
Like
their
with
negativity
how
flows
instead of
right
Riku
back.
having his evil spot, what if Sora was the one who turned evil?
You never
Vanitas is
stood a
literally like
chance
that.
against us,
Right.
Ventus.
And I think that would have actually been really interesting if he did have a chance. She's dead. She's got thrown off the cliff.
Oh, she did.
She's like, bye.
She did.
But yeah, no, it's kind of like in Kingdom Hearts 1 where you kind of fight like that. And they have some, and that's the thing, like him and Vanitas and Dark Riku kind of have similar outfits, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Like that material looks very similar.
Yeah.
And
It's colors.
And,
Same colors.
yeah, and I think they did it on purpose. I really do think they did that on purpose.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's all connected.
It's all
But yeah, but that is fascinating to have just like the conscious decision to be like, yeah, he's gonna have his face, and honestly, if they turn it white, you basically could see what a Xehanort Sora would have been like.
Yeah.
The Keyblade shouldn't stay broken like this. Join me now. We can complete
Oh god, what
the
is this thing
Keyblade.
called? I keep because there's two different versions of it. One's a faster version, one's a version.
I've got a better idea. How about I destroy you both? The Keyblade is made of your heart too, idiot. If you destroy it, your heart will vanish forever.
Into the Darkness, that's what it's
Whatever it
called.
takes.
But I think this version's Unbreakable Chain
Anything to see Terra and Aqua.
because it's a slower theme.
It's always about your friends, isn't it? At least I have some.
Oh!
Hold on.
There you go.
Get him! Get him!
Get him, Ben. Get him.
Got him!
Like it's all about your friends. Like at least I have some.
Mm-hmm.
Just as they become a part of mine. My friends are my power, and I'm theirs.
There it
Definitely
is.
heard that. I was gonna say we definitely heard that in the series before.
Many times. I don't need a weapon. My friends are my power.
Like what is that weak little heart going to do?
It's like heart or no heart. At least he still has a conscience.
Bro, can you imagine?
My guess is no one's ever loved you before. Yo.
Yo, the insults do go hard in the game, though. But can you imagine if he had to actually had to fight Riku with Donald and Goofy by his side as Sora, and all we had was the wooden
A
stick?
wooden sword, yeah.
That was soft. And Fuse was on the other side because he got tricked. We were like, yeah, this is gonna be a sucky boss fight.
Yep. Now, remind me again. We've only ever had, was it one game where we've seen Riku and Mickey together, fighting together?
Two, actually.
Technically in
Kingdom
3.
Hearts and Kingdom Hearts 3.
Yeah.
Oh yes. Shows you how long it's been since I played 3.
Then there's this.
Like, I'm gonna just steal your powers.
Good thing you just healed. So.
I know, right? Like, if you don't heal, you're kind of screwed because you can't use anything else.
Get beat.
Darkness waits. You're an empty husk.
The irony coming from you.
Exactly.
I know, right? He's like, you're an empty husk. Too slow. I'm like, sir, all the insults, but you can't back it up.
Nice.
They never explained how you actually supposed to beat him in this part.
It's you have to I think do a certain amount of combos and then it triggers something.
Yeah. Shot block. Yeah, that.
Yeah, essentially you're supposed to wail on him, and then eventually
This
it gets
part,
to.
not gonna lie. Yeah, this part
Mhm.
is that part is confusing.
Mm-hmm. Almost as confusing as me looking at him holding like the two edges of the keyblades in the middle. It's like, oh god, that just doesn't. Like having gone through right 2 full games with that being Sora's initial keyblade, it just don't look right.
Exactly.
It's supposed to technically be a sword, which is the ironic part. The
I know.
quote-unquote
It's more of a
keyblade is
sword
actually
than
a
a
sword.
key. This,
Yeah, the key is just the handle part.
Right. It's just
It's
he's just
kind
holding
of,
by the handle, and I'm just sitting there like, that's not where you put your hand, sir.
I mean, that's also like how the ultimate keyblade also is basically a sword, if you really look at it.
it really is a sword.
I haven't examined how 3 looks, but if you look at the ultimate keyblade for 1 and 2, so the ultimate keyblade for 1 has like the one sword, but if you actually look at 2, it's kind of like has like 2 blades that combine, so it looks like 2 logos. But I haven't really looked at 3. I think 3 is just technically just it is what it is.
Alright.
We got this.
Bring it. What's yours is mine.
Sure about that?
I mean, wrong technically.
There's no escape.
Well, they're more twins than he's his twin to Roxas, I guess.
Yeah.
It's literally his other half. Yeah, essentially you're supposed to keep triggering that, and that will get, I think, gets you
Yeah.
whatever. Because it does give you like a little notice thing at the top eventually, but it takes forever to get it. I'm like, what am I supposed to do here?
I know. This
And
is
it's
not
like,
exactly.
use me, this is blah blah. I'm like,
I'd have known that this is gonna get monotonous. I'd have gotten some popcorn.
We still have time, honestly.
See, I don't want to leave because like I don't want to miss
Too
nothing.
slow.
Exactly. I know exactly how that feels. Like, this main fight here, he's a pushover. It's just that thing they don't explain.
Yep. At least with like the end of 2, you know. Okay, get ready. Your right index finger about to be pressing a whole lot of triangle button right now.
Exactly. So much mashing. Oh my goodness.
You're just spamming
Yeah,
triangle.
I actually had died on that part the first time around because I didn't realize I was supposed to press X and triangle.
Right.
I just
And I was
pressed the
like, what
boat.
happened?
Yep. I will say,
But it's
I had played enough party games on the Nintendo as at my cousin's house as a kid for like, okay, I'm understanding the concept of matching. Can you please just? Can you please just?
Please.
Can you not?
Can you not?
Can you not?
Did you just interrupt my combo?
He did.
He said too slow.
This bitch.
Thank you. I was thinking that you said it for me.
This motherfucker right here.
Show me.
I mean, Denise doesn't have any diamonds, but sure.
I'm gonna just shred you right now, Vanitas. How about that?
What's yours is mine.
Pancake like I heard about something about a Ketchicon at Catchicon years ago with Robbie Damon. I don't know about Lygon. Yeah, like I think the year he went to the Catchicon once, he brought Max Middleman. So he's like, I brought a Ryuchi to a Catchicon.
Send Vanitas to a Catchy's Otakon Panic Linecon. True.
Pancake.
Oh, Robbie, you're looking mighty curious today.
Yes. If I ever meet him, I will say that. No, you have to
Dude,
say
it's
that if you ever meet him.
Listen, you guys need to watch their like you need to watch their lava skits live. It is so funny. It is. I actually got so without really spoiling too much of what they do. Oh, you know what? Now I remember what you have to do. You need to get I think you have to get the meter up.
Oh, so it is the meter.
Yeah, I don't think you ever really got the meter up last few times.
That would explain.
And I think that will trigger something. Yeah, because it's still loading.
Last
There you go.
Oh, there we go.
condition.
Yeah, you didn't get the meter up last time.
Yes!
Now you see why I didn't want to leave.
Now I see.
I love this part.
Oh, him trying to be like, trying to reach out to it.
The one moment where he sounds like Sora.
He really does sound like Sora.
He's like, no, my weapon.
Home.
All this taking place inside of his mind.
Yep.
Yep.
That's part.
It's like literally the definition of stop hitting yourself.
That too.
Well. Bye, Ben.
Bye, Ventus.
And he didn't wake up for 10 more years.
Nope.
He's like,
That was a.
I'm gonna take a break.
He's like, I'm gonna take a nap. What? I'm like, what happened?
Yeah.
I'm gonna take a nap. Aqua die with me?
Mickey.
It's taken me this entire game, but I finally figured out how to use this thing. Oh, here we go.
You simple and clean. But every game is someone falling in the water. I don't understand what's the point of falling in water.
Yep.
That is true.
I've been here.
At this point, I'm assuming it's just a fetish.
Warm. I remember now. This is your heart.
I don't know if you're supposed to
That
feel your
cliffhanger.
heart. I was gonna say, I don't know if you're supposed to feel your heart like that place, Ventus.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
I straight up keep forgetting Tayasue is technically also the co-director. Like, everyone talks about Nomura, and then just, like, no one gives Tayasue any credit either. And I'm like,
I know, right?
Like, like, he doesn't get any of the credit. Everybody, all the credit goes to Nomura.
We all talk about Tetsuya Nomura. You know. He's
Oh, yeah,
the
and then
leader of
Shinji-
Star Kingdom.
And then Shuji Hashimoto is the producer. Rest in peace, Leonard Nimoy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sure. I'm gonna be right back.
Yep. Because we're still not done after this.
Wait, who did Rob Paulson play?
Good question.
I like how in the worlds they have the characters as if they play themselves.
Oh yeah.
Not as like, they're like, here you meet these people. Like, yeah, they exist.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, like when this goes, what was it, the first game when you don't touch the controller, and it, I actually think they did it in both 1 and 2. When you don't touch the controller, they will play the instrumental one. It's,
Oh yeah, I remember that.
like, I think with 2, especially if you don't touch it with 2, like, just the scenes they play with that is so fun.
Oh yeah.
And I remember, I think they play, actually no, I'm confusing it with the first teaser trailer. So they played this song in the first teaser trailer, and I just remember, I think it was, we're about to get old here, people. It was back on, like, it wasn't even G4 yet, I think it was still Tech TV. Or at the latest, it might have been like Tech TV G4, but it was still Tech TV was still in the title somewhere. and I think that was the first introduction of Roxas.
Oh, Rob Paulson was Jacques. Birth by Sleep.
Really?
Yep.
Okay, I guess I guess that explains that. I was like, who the hell is Rob Paulson? Because I remember him from the Animaniacs, so I was like, who did he voice? Don't get yourself DMC.
So I'm just saying Dada, not saying the words.
Boom, 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 boom.
Dude, I geeked out so hard when they played us at the end of the Smash Ultimate trailers.
I just can't get over the fact they actually got him in Smash Bros. I was just kind of like, I felt like Disney being Disney is very like touchy with their product.
Apparently it was simpler than they thought, because Disney gave the go-ahead. It was Tetsuya Nomura who didn't want Adam in Smash.
Because he was like, how do I connect this to the
like, how
plot?
I connect this to the
sir,
lore.
You don't connect. He's like, you don't connect everything to the plot. He's just
like,
he's just here.
He overthinks these, honestly.
He does.
He's like,
just here.
Sir, don't overthink this. Sora can be in another game and not be a part of the plot.
He's like, but the plot!
There's too much plot, Nomura. That's the problem.
But yeah, no, I was a little surprised because, like I said, Disney is very feisty over its intellectual property.
They are very feisty.
Like, I remember the people got mad at Disney because one of some like little kid died. I think it was like some 8 or 10-year-old died of cancer. And he was a really big Spider-Man fan. And I guess Spider-Man was owned by Disney at the time. And so the parents had wrote, I think, Disney like a letter to see if they could like put like an epitaph of like Spider-Man on their kid's grave. And Disney was like, no, don't do that. And if you do it anyway, we might have to sue you.
Wow.
So we don't want to sue you, so we're telling you no already. Like, please don't do it, because you're already suffering enough. Like, your kid's dead. But just please don't do this, because technically, we're not giving you permission to do it.
Pegnegus must use magic. Okay. I must use D-Link was with Zack. How about that? But yeah, you have a point there.
So like, I understand the parents want something, but Disney's like, technically no, because then it opens the door for everybody else to be like, well,
yeah,
and they're like, no, we can't.
It was like, we're not going down this rabbit hole.
It's like, sorry for your loss, but it's like, no. So, but yeah.
Does it really matter if which one has to create save data for final episode?
I don't know. I don't think so.
I already saved one for Terra, or after Terra's story, so. I'll just save it and just check later.
Okay. But Yoko Shimomura is probably somewhere in Japan cooking up the next hottest album.
Oh yeah.
He's like, I gotta work on the next the next game album.
Gonna make my
God.